be able to take my own appendix out instead of pay $10,000 for it. I don't know how to.
Yeah.
So if I blew the motor up on my car tomorrow, I'd have to hire a mechanic to fix it because I don't know how to. People in their lives have their specialized services, but if you don't know exactly what you're doing, sometimes you can do more harm than you do good.
Yeah.
And who cares if you go luck out and get it off next month? If it comes right back on the next month, you didn't do any good anyway.
Yeah. You have to do it again.
I hope for a few days there. But, getting things off and keeping them off and making sure nobody's using your credit and identity theft is not out there hurting you, and that you do the right things and you think very smart about what you buy and when you buy it.
That's so true.
Fit your budget.
I mean, there are a lot of people out there promising so much, and charging different fees. But I mean, since you are, in the business, what do you think is a reasonable fee that one should see as a fee? That's
what I see, and I'm not saying that my fee is the best one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I know a lot of people charge $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000 to fix your credit, and I know they can't fix it better than we can.
Yeah.
We charge $699.
Mm-hmm.
I see people out there that charge $300.
Mm-hmm.
When I see those people that charge $300 and a customer says, well, I found somebody cheaper than you. Well, guess what? Most of the time, I'll very nicely, not rudely, say, let me give you my name and number. Do not lose my name and number. You're going to need me. Because if they're charging that amount, they can't even pay their overhead. So therefore, they're not going to be in business, and they're not going to clean your credit up. Well, for $450, we'll do you and your husband or you and your wife also. Well, guess what? That's not going to happen. Hey, if it's that easy, everybody be doing it.
Yeah.
Those are the people that are giving us a bad name out there. We charge $699 unless you finance it. We have a finance company that finances 100% of our people, no credit check. All they got to do is have a checking account, or debit card, or a credit card.
Okay.
And they'll finance them with $99 down and finance them with no credit check. And again, I don't know if there's another company out there that has that.
Yeah.
This is not us. This is a finance company that has came to us because they knew over the years what kind of business we did and how our customers were happy with our services. And so therefore, they've been financing our people for a couple of years now and have done very good with that.
Yeah, I must say I'm one of your happy customers.
That's great.
Because
I love that.
I wanted to make sure that before I, have this service be used on my clients, because we buy and sell homes, and sometimes some of our clients, a credit challenge. I want to make sure that it's something that works on myself, and we did this about a year or so ago on myself, so we know for a fact that it works.
Well, one thing, I think some credit repair companies overpromise. Again, we're not going to be able to get everything off always. Now, sometimes we're going to get everything off, but, a good credit repair company is going to get 90 to 95% of the stuff off.
Yeah.
And that's all you can hope for. So somebody comes in and goes, oh, you're going to be this, you're going to be that. If it's too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true.
Yeah.
I stay on top of my salespeople to make sure they don't overpromise people things. I don't want to have to explain to a customer, well, this is what you were told, but this is not really true. And so I don't let those people that work for us go through very in-depth background checks. They have to know somebody that works for me to work for us. You don't just call here and say, I'd like to start selling for you. Even though we have salespeople in all states, we're very, very careful of who we hire and make sure they're the right people and that they don't oversell our product.
So finally, so people will be, how can we get a hold of you and make use of your services?
Well, they can contact you.
That's true. My clients know they're going to go through me anyways.
I have a brand new website that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I thought 2 weeks ago, but I'm not a computer person, so it's taking a little bit longer. We have some websites now, trwcredit.net, trwbettercredit.net, trwbetterfico.net. Now, the new website will be up, and there's a little ebook on there that I wrote about how credit scores work. It's for free. There's testimonials. There is a screen in the middle that will pop up, a TV screen that's got people walking around talking about our company. There's a lot of information on there. You can always call the office. One thing I really pride ourselves in is if you call her 8 to 5 Monday through Friday Central Time, somebody's going to answer the phone with a smile.
That's so true.
There is no sense, and I tell them all the time, you got to remember one thing. That customer does not know how to fix their credit. They don't know that much about credit. Like if you went to have your engine repaired on your car, you don't know how to fix it. So don't act like you know how to fix it, because you don't. So when somebody calls in, smile and be happy with them and try to explain to them as good as you can what's going on. Make sure you keep up with them and make sure that you do your very best like you would do for yourself.
Yeah.
If this was your credit and you're fixing it, everything I've taught you, what would you do to help this customer? And not answering the phone on time and not returning their phone calls, talking to them with a smile on your face is unacceptable here. And I've been very, very lucky. I've been successful for one reason. I got lucky and hired the right people. I don't know how I did. Maybe I'm just living right. I don't know. But I lucked out and hired the right people.
Yeah.
And they are my biggest asset.
Yeah.
And I've been very lucky on that.
Thank you very much, Randy.
Okay.
Yeah, and hopefully the listeners have more questions, and if they do have more questions, I can forward the questions to you.
And I'll answer anything I possibly can.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
All right.
I hope you enjoyed listening to this interview like I have enjoyed interviewing the experts. If you did, please do me a favor and leave your comments on my blog and refer this interview to your friends. If you want the expert I just interviewed to answer some more related questions, please feel free to post your questions on my blog, and I will see to it that your questions get answered. If you are an expert in your field and would like to be interviewed, please feel free to contact me and I'll make time to interview you. Before you go, I would like to share with you some of the services we provide at www.zenithpropertysolutions.com. Do you need to sell your house fast, in any condition or situation? Or do you need to buy a home or rent to own one? Do you need to get a high return of 12% to 20% on your investments that is secured by real estate? Do you have an uncollected judgment or a judgment against you? Well, if any of the questions I just asked applies to you or someone you know, then we would love to provide solutions to meet your needs or the needs of the person you refer to us. For more details on the services we provide, please go to www.zenithpropertysolutions.com, where we specialize in delivering real estate solutions to your doorsteps fast. I guarantee it.